So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. And Messi!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Looking for options for movement. Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. Bale getting this one clear. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandez. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Lahm picks it up out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Elise can see things, others simply cannot. Great ball if he can get there. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. But they've got it again. Ambitious ball here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Elise. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's definitely onside. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he decides to cross it. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo purring through the gears. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's made its way to him. He's found a real chance! Vieira. And it's Messi. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nandin with the corner, there first. They've played it short, and here's Messi. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Davids.
Pretty robust defending.
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Trente Inskene! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Twente are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Olise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free. Messi! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he's having a go! Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fernandez. Fernandez running with intent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Now there's a chance! And that's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 53 minutes is number 8.
Nandin cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Olise. Davids wins the duel this time. It's a quick one. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. Varane gets across to intercept that. Fernandez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it
takes a shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Nandin with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Messi, and that is expertly dealt with.
Twente really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And a chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Namdin have themselves a chance from the spot. A big, deep breath.
Number 9, Thiago. Substitutions taking place.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Twente dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yeah, gets the foot in and wins the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Played out wide. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mohamed Salah has another go. Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the...
Shot a goal! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He has found the way through. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo getting forward. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Yamal, looking for the run. That's that, the end. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal.
Terrific effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, now here's a good battle, but shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Just to go back. Yaya Toure! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Varane cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Namdin really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Hazard powering forward here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Namdin have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Beckham.
Twente really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
This is a promising build-up.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Yaya Toure. And here's Bale. Pinches it off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's been cut out, well played. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm plays it in. Thuram is there and he can get that clear.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Hazard with the short one. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for the run. And this is Yaya Toure. That is a brilliant interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's Bale! Oh, it's hit the post! Ah, good steal, he just read it. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out
There
that
will be 1
killer
minute
ball.
added time.
Bale! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And we'd like to
Namdin
inform you now
go in
that the
at
latest
half-time
travel
with
information
a
is
1-0
currently being
lead.
displayed on the screen.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Namdin with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
The second period is on the way. Namdin currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the keeper's got it again. Van der Sar. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Fernandes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davids. And it's Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernandes, never out of the action for very long. He has found the way through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Suarez. Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's got away, and the shot! Goal! Twente. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Twente with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. And here's Messi. He might be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, what has happened here? Looking to play him in. Elise. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. Olise. Messi. Forced to go back. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Mohamed Salah. Beckham. Getting up there! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
21.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 23.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 19.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great he's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Thiago. And it's Bale. Oh, super ball! Vieira. Vieira! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Vieira. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way. He's having a shot! And that's another fine save. They're up to 5 corners now. Vieira. 20 have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Not a hint of offside here. Vigo has the space to scheme.
There will be 5 minutes.
That should get the job done. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. 5 minutes to add. Yamal. Bale does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Yamal. Takes on his marker. And that is as far as it goes. Namdin played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they...